finding a sense of peace and calm, finding that spirit within you, finding the joy, the awe, finding your path. Taking a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Allowing your body to begin to relax. Noticing any tightness, any tension. Noticing any spaces in your body that need a little healing. Closing your eyes if you haven't already. Beginning to take deep breaths, inhaling and holding at the top and exhaling. And allowing your body to move and be a part of the breath, where the breath and the body are coming together. And so inhaling deep, almost like it's going all the way to your root chakra at the base of your spine, and holding at the bottom and tightening as you round the pelvis, and exhaling, tightening those abdominal muscles, and breathing in on the inhale and breathing that up to the crown of the head, and holding that in the crown and exhaling, and breathing in, drawing energy from the divine spirit, and then breathing that down, C-curving the bottom of your spine, tilting your pelvis, tightening your abdominals and holding, and breathing into that space at your root chakra, and exhaling to the crown. Very good. And now breathing deeper than usual, but letting the breath relax a little bit. Coming into your center. For most people, that's in the heart. That center where many cultures believe your soul resides. Maybe yours is in a different place. Feel into that intuitively. That spark of you that is connected to the divine you, that higher self you, that version of you that is so beautiful, made of light. And just breathing into that center spot, your own spirit. And breathing into your heart chakra. Letting the breath move. And seeing, does your spine need to wiggle? Or move to help that energy begin to flow. knowing you are healthy, you are well in your spirit. Your higher self has access to so much, and through your consciousness, you can connect to your higher self. You can connect to that wisdom of you. As we go through life, many of our thoughts get on repeat and are exactly the same as the things we thought the day before. Make the tea or the coffee, brush the teeth, drive to work, do the job, drive home, work out, take care of the family or yourself. On repeat. But when we really connect into ourselves, when we really begin to understand what is meant by the wisdom is inside of you, the wisdom that we carry, the look inward is to find access to your higher self, your guides, the divine. It doesn't mean the answers they're floating around in your head, because usually if we're asking, we don't know. And when we can receive an answer that had never occurred to us before, from being inside. If you have some neurodivergence and your body needs to move, let your body move. If your eyes need to be open, let your eyes be open. That helps you to feel safe. The reason we close the eyes, though, to go inward is for that focus. So if you're opening your eyes, stare at your knees, stare at your hands. Notice, what position is your body in? Are you sitting with your spine straight? Are your hands resting on your lap? With your hands facing upwards to receive? Maybe you choose to shift your body at this point. Do you want your feet on the ground, or do you want your legs crossed? Do you want to be walking? Do you want to be dancing and flowing? As long as you're not driving a car or operating motor vehicle, you can pretty much move around or sit in stillness. This is your meditative experience. This is your journey inward. This is your experience. And as you breathe, let's go back to that breath. And just asking for divine healing energy. Maybe it's a sunbeam. Maybe it's from the Creator. Whatever you believe, whatever source makes sense to you, that can bring in an energy that is healing and loving and helpful. A light. And just noticing and focusing your attention on the crown of your head, right where you would put a hat. And beginning to breathe in to that space like you're bringing that light in. Letting your lungs and your chest rise and fill up. And now we're going to breathe that down to the root. And holding it, and on the exhale, C-curve your spine, contract your abs. Breathing that light down, holding that in the root, and breathing more in, and releasing the contraction, moving the head and looking up and moving that energy back to the crown. Doing that one more time, breathing that beautiful light down into the crown, down into the root, and contracting the abs, C-curving the base of the spine, holding as you breathe and breathe out, continuing to hold that contraction, and breathing up to the crown, releasing and returning to a normal breath. Allowing yourself to feel that charge of energy, that beautiful energy. Sometimes we're depleted of light inside. And we don't need expensive treatments to bring that light in. We can bring that light in through our breath. We can receive the sunbeam or creator light anytime we choose to ask. We can receive that sunlight even if there's no sun present. If it's dark and evening, you could breathe in the moonlight. That's still sunlight. The stars. Or just the knowing that it's there, lighting up the other side of the planet. You always have access. Returning the breath to the heart. And breathing in peace. Breathing in love. Breathing in kindness. Breathing in unity. Breathing in respect. Breathing in health. Breathing in wealth. Breathing in hope. Breathing in compassion. Breathing in awe, wonder. Knowing that each of these energies, each of these frequencies of these words is more than just a word. It's breathing in the frequency of love, the frequency of hope, compassion, kindness. It's frequency medicine for your body, allowing your body to receive the frequencies that you choose. Maybe there's some I didn't name that you would like to breathe in now. Trusting the wisdom of your body. Your brain doesn't have to know the frequency, though you can look it up if your brain needs that information. Notice what energy, what frequency do you need? Do you need the energy of play? Are you deficient in dancing and playing, singing, laughing, being content? Ask your heart. Ask your consciousness, your higher self. What do I need? What is it that I need? Such an important question to ask ourselves. What do I need? Me. What does my body need? What does my mind need? What does my spirit need? Maybe it's simple, like you need to use the restroom, or maybe it's more complicated, that you have a very busy life and you need more play, more dancing, or more meditations. And if you choose, maybe you make a commitment to yourself to ask yourself once a day, what do I need? Beautiful. You showed up for yourself. Breathing in the gratitude that you showed up for yourself today. You checked in with yourself, and whether you received an answer or not on this attempt, this try, this experience, then you still showed up for yourself. And if you got some information, you get to choose. Will you continue to show up for yourself? Will you, as an offering to you, as an act of kindness, or even love to you, will you show up and allow yourself to receive that gift of whatever it is your spirit, your body, your mind is needing? Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, maybe even gently moving your spine in a way that it feels comfortable and safe for your body. Taking some breaths. And gently opening your eyes. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you to yourself for spending this time with you today.